Hey folks, Stacy here. Stacy from Homestead on the Hill. And it's time for me to change the chain on my my little buzzsaw, my Husqvarna 445. So I ran down to Foreshore Equipment and Supply out in Burnaby, good folks, and I got myself a new still chain. A still chain for my Husqvarna. Riddle me that. It's a chain is a chain. You can also get Oregon, different brands. Oregon is a good brand as well. Anyway, so it's actually a pretty slick little system. You want to come around? Although there are some peculiarities to chainsaws, like the Husqvarna, you'd think that they would have interchangeable parts and whatnot from each different model. Like this is like I said, the 445. It's just a nice little homeowner one. But I have a 372, and it's like none of the parts fit. Like, why does the air filter for this one not fit the air filter for that one? Anyway, one thing they did do right is that this is the wrench. Got a screwdriver and the wrench on that end, the wrench on that end, and boy, oh boy, that's really all you need in order to take a saw apart and put it back together. So what I'm going to do is pull this thing off here, and that's the. So when say the bar was on, I'll show you this afterwards as well. Say the bar is on, you just loosen that instead of tightening it, and then look right in here, and so you got the slot screwdriver part, and then you can loosen or tighten the chain. And confession time, I was dumb and I didn't tighten the chain up enough, and so the chain came off, and that's what ruined the chain. Anyway, there it is. This bar goes on here, something like that, and then goes down in here, and then it moves back and forth. You'll think like, why are you putting Husqvarna upside down? Because you want to reverse this so that it wears evenly, because I'm not going to replace the bar today. That's it. Here's the chain, as I said. You can scan me, find out something about it. Is this the new one? Oh, this is the old one. And so you see I put red tape on it there and there because I didn't. This is really stupid. I shouldn't admit this, but I didn't have it tight enough. I was like, I'm just going a couple more cuts, and so the chain came off. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. So here's the replacement chain. Ooh, that feels slick. That's light. Now here's this is like playing Rubik's Cube. You got to try to get it so that all these different loops. Cut. Okay, I got a loop there and a loop there, so I'm guessing that if I pull that across there, and that comes out. Bam! Bob's your uncle. The hell's Bob? There you go. The chain's ready to go. If you look really closely, can you come right in close? There is a little arrow, so you know the direction to put it on. There's an arrow saying, go that way. And so that way you know the direction it'll cut on. Because if you put it on backwards, it ain't gonna cut worth shit. Admittedly, I've already taken the cover off, as you can see. And another thing I did was when I had it off, I took my my screwdriver and I cleaned all this out. And I was over at neighbor Ed's place, and I used the air gun as well to give it a good, thorough cleaning, as one should when you have the opportunity. Let's see. So that goes on there. In the back there's a sprocket. That right in there. Get that seated on there, and that in there. And then you need to, there you go. See, I pull a bit of tension on that, and then get it seated in the little run. See right in there. Okay, there, that's lined up nicely. I'm gonna pop this back on. Maybe, yes, no. That piece there fits into that, so I need to line that up. And that lines up in there. You want to come around this side? Okay, so this lines up with that, so I need to, oh, look at that. That just click right in. That's too good to be true. And now I take this little special chainsaw wrench and see, okay, watch here. See, I can loosen that off, or boom, tighten it up. It's a brand new chain, so it's going to loosen up a bit. So I'm going to put it about there. Then I take the other end of the wrench, tighten that up like that. I got my hand good and dirty. Put my glove on. One more time. Torque that up. What do they say? Tights, tight, two tights. There's a nasty word there. Okay, I can feel that's tight. And it's a little bit loose, but it's spinning nicely. In the old days, there used to be a thing on the end of the bar, and we had this thing here, and you go like this. You go click, 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 click like that. And how did that work? And it put lube into the end of the bar. And I see now they don't have that, so I don't know what that's about. This is my over here. This is my chainsaw toolbox. I got more tools than I need, but it's always good to have that with you so that if you're out. But this is the one that you need. And so you can see now, I know that the Husqvarna, because of my sensibilities, I don't like having it upside down, but I've got it upside down now so that, like I said, the bar, because it'll make the bar wear more even. It won't wear out on one side. So that's a bit loose. So all you do, give that a quarter turn. Tighten that up. I give that clockwise, and then so I'll do a couple cuts. I'm going to go over to the woodpile next. I'll do a couple cuts. Yeah, that's good. I'll do a couple cuts and then double check that. That's it. Ready for the chainsaw massacre. Now, because that's all good to go, put the protector on it. Let's go over and see what it does on a log. I'm going to test this thing out. So put my pants on, safety. So if the chain does come off, save my bacon or my inner thigh. I always like to wear gloves. Took the guard off. Okay, start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I already checked that there is fuel in it. Lock the bar, the chain. Okay. Nice, easy way to start. I love that. Okay, so Looks good. Cuts nicely. Couple rounds done already. I'm gonna buck this up for my neighbor, and goodwill gesture for a guy who's helped me out a tremendous amount. Thank you, Chuck and Noni. Anyway, so I'm gonna just finish up here and I'll keep at it. That's it for this week. Stacy from Homestead on the Hill. Be well, be kind.